And there's some of the trailer for The Marvels, which blasts into theaters today. The 33rd film, the 33rd in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a sequel to Captain Marvel, but this time there are 3 times the superheroes. Captain Marvel, WandaVision's Monica Rambeau, Ms. Marvel's Kamala Khan. Is more the Marvels the merrier? We will find out from Eli, who's here on the couch for another Friday. Hello again.
Hello, hello.
I have to start with this. What's going on here with your pocket accessory?
Try and zoom in. So this is...
Is this from your own personal collection?
This is my own personal collection.
Incredible.
I spare no expense. One of my favorite characters back when she was with the Avengers. This is Captain Marvel, before the Captain Marvel that you know from the Marvel Universe with Brie Larson. This was a character, and you see she's got that wonderful afro. She can turn into different forms of light. And
this is Proton, right? I've learned this is Proton.
But in the movie, we won't see her quite like that, but this is what becomes Proton. So I just brought her along.
So this figures in this new 3 times the fun. Do we have to go back to like the start of all 33 million?
The problem with this film, or one of the challenges, is like how much Marvel homework do you want to do, right? You could watch the Secret Invasion series, because we got to talk about the Kree and the Skrulls. You could watch a bit of WandaVision, because that sets up where this character comes from. We could go back and watch the amazing Iman Vellani in Ms. Marvel.
But I'm remembering when you explained the Kree and the Skrulls to me. I'm sorry. We've had this conversation before.
Keep going. Let me give you the Coles notes. All right, so we got 3 main characters. Ms. Marvel, the hero of New Jersey. Kamala Khan, she can make hard light structures. She has a magic bracelet. Then we have Monica Rambeau. We just talked about her. She works for S.H.I.E.L.D. She's out in space. She had a run-in with the Scarlet Witch so she can become light. And then we have Captain Marvel, who is like the space lifeguard of the MCU, keeping everybody in the galaxy safe. There is our Monica Rambeau. Now, everything is hunky-dory until a bunch of aliens on a planet far away find a magic bangle, and now the 3 women, there you go, are switching places. 1 second, Ms. Marvel is hanging out in Jersey with her Pakistani parents, and then bloop, she's replaced by Captain Marvel, wrestling with a very angry blue alien warrior, and it looks like this.
Annihilation!
I don't like that name.
So, totally chaotic, but actually a lot of fun. I love the look that Kamala Khan's mom gives her. Like, she's throwing paper towels at the aliens. It is chaos. Then there's a knock at the door, and it's Nick Fury, the head of the MCU security, and he's come to pay a visit to Kamala Khan. Now, the thing you have to remember about Kamala Khan is before she became Ms. Marvel, the superhero, she was a Marvel superfan. So, let's see what her reaction looks like.
Okay.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And I could totally show you. No! Not again! Hi.
Where's our daughter?
Wherever you were.
All right, so Kamala showed off. She did the thing. She zapped away. Captain Marvel came. I'm getting confused even just trying to explain this. What you need to know is that this evil Kree lady is fighting the Skrulls and is trying to use a hyperpoint jump system to steal resources from other planets. So mean lady with other bracelet, do some bad thing, has to be stopped. That's the simplest version I can give you.
That's the essence of it all? Okay.
The essence.
All right, let's break it down really simple, good and bad. What's bad, first of all?
The bad is that this looks like every Marvel movie I've seen in the past 5 years. And it shouldn't, because this is from Nia DaCosta. She is the first black female director to helm a Marvel movie. She made Candyman. She knows what she's doing. I don't see her fingerprints everywhere. It has forgettable villains, forgettable effects, forgettable action. And then you heard about that entanglement, right? Their 3 powers are entangled. The story is entangled, but it shouldn't be. Like, you have 2 really good elements. You have Captain Marvel, as played by Brie Larson. That movie, when it came out, crossed over $1 billion. It made Brie a megastar. She is the strongest hero in the Marvel Universe. And then at the same time, you have Ms. Marvel, who is like the new kid on the block. She is all enthusiastic. She is living the dream. She was a fan. Now she's a hero. That's a good combination. But then you add into that Monica Rambeau. Who is she? She hasn't even become Photon yet. She still doesn't have a code name. She has powers. She works for S.H.I.E.L.D. She's kind of like a space agent, and her only real power is that she has a chip on her shoulder because Captain Marvel flew away when she was a little kid. Now, Teyonah Parris, who plays Monica, she does what she can, but the character is underwritten, and there's just too many tangents in a movie filled with spinning plates.
My brain is exploding just from tangent overload here. You know, there's been some of the advanced discussion about this movie is superhero fatigue. And as you go through all of this, I'm kind of getting a sense of all of this. If that's okay, that's the negative side. What did you like about it?
When it doesn't feel like comic book homework, it's just fun.
Okay.
It's silly watching the three gals gel, watching Captain Sirius let down her guard. It has more cat jokes than an internet meme convention. And the best part, ladies and gentlemen, is Iman Vellani as Ms. Marvel, as Kamala Khan. She is the millennial Peter Parker. She has all the right stuff. She is funny. She is like grounded. She has heart. She is enthusiasm. She brings the wonderment. She is so good. And yes, there's the whole like beautiful story of this is a Canadian who was a real life Marvel super fan who is now living the dream and playing a superhero, but her actual real power is her comic timing and her delivery. There is a scene here where they're in space and Captain Marvel does something amazing and Ms. Marvel looks out the window and says, "Oh, Captain, my Captain." That's Walt Whitman. Heather, that line shouldn't work, but it works because she's that good. So my biggest takeaway of the Marvels is I wish this was just Ms. Marvel, the movie. I want more of her and less of the rest, but I will settle for as much as I get. And as always, do not leave during the end credits.
Oh, that's always
There's
good.
something very special. Marvel throwing a massive Hail Mary to try and guarantee you stick around.
Maybe Ms. Marvel will be 34, and we'll be talking about that. Okay, we've had the bad, we've had the good, now the number.
Yeah, as you might imagine, it's kind of in the middle, 3.5 stars out of 5.
All right. Doesn't matter what you say. Here it is. Oh, we're blasting. Oh, look at that. Our graphics team hard at work. Marvelicious. 3.5 stars. Thank you, John. And thank you, Eli. And if you want to read more about this, Jackson
was there
quite
with
often
me.
Joins
he
on the
has
couch.
thoughts. He has
fantastic.
Thoughts.
And his review's up at CBCNews.ca. See you next week. Thanks as always.